it's Keegan. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to show you how I curl my hair, how I get these super effortless, beachy, gorgeous waves. This video is also sponsored by Function of Beauty, so thank you so much to Function of Beauty for sponsoring it. This is how your hairdresser curls your hair. Oh my gosh, I feel like there's not one video on YouTube that really goes into detail and in-depth on how to explain it, and I wanted to show you guys this method in a very in-depth, detailed way. I get so many DMs, so many requests on showing you guys how to do it. Let me show you how I curl my hair. For this hairstyle, I actually like to use clean hair. I feel like a lot of the times when I curl my hair, I always use it like second day, third day hair with some dry shampoo. But I find with this curling method, it's easier when your hair is clean because it's the smoothest, softest. When your hair has like little tangles or it's not as silky and smooth, it's a little bit harder to curl onto. I already washed my hair. I washed it last night and I use Function of Beauty. Like I said, this video is sponsored by Function of Beauty. I'm so happy to be doing this sponsorship. I've used Function of Beauty before in the past. I bought Function of Beauty with my own money and then they reached out to a sponsorship and I was like, heck yes. I have the shampoo and conditioner, and then I also have their hair mask. I've used it only one time, but I did really like it. The shampoo and conditioner have completely changed my hair. My hair is a lot smoother, it's a lot shinier. I wanted to say that if you're going to use heat on your hair, it's really important to protect your hair and use good product. For Function of Beauty, you fill out a 2-minute quiz. It talks about like your hair types, your preferences, your personality type. It's really easy, really quick. It basically customizes an entire hair care system for you, like a shampoo and conditioner. You can choose the fragrance that you want, and it's really cool because it even says your name. Mine says Function of Keegan. Obviously that's my name, personalized for you. It's vegan, it's cruelty free. I also have the hair mask, but they also have a leave-in treatment and a serum if you guys want to check those out as well. They're also 100% customized, so you can add those on to any order. I also added these really cute stickers that they gave me, so I was like, that's so cute and fun. In the past I bought the shampoo and conditioner and then I ran out of it and I didn't buy more, and then I tried like another drugstore shampoo and conditioner, which made my hair so dry, so gross, and then when I immediately went back onto Function of Beauty, my hair changed back to being great. So they actually have a subscription service. If you don't want to deal with that, I will now be doing the subscription service. You can get new bottles every month, 2, 3, or 6 months, and you can change your hair goals every time. So the last bottle that I had, I actually had different hair goals than I do for this one. I think I have it on my computer. I have straight fine hair with an oily scalp. My 5 hair goals were to deep condition, strengthen, lengthen, color protect, and oil control. My scent is peach and mandarin, which smells so good. I'm pretty sure that's one of their most popular ones. And then I wanted my fragrance to be strong, and then obviously I chose pink for both. So if you guys are interested in checking out Function of Beauty, you can click the link down below to get 20% off your first order. All my friends are planning on using this promo code. My mom is planning on using this promo code. Raved this to every single person in my life, and of course when you use heat on your hair, you want your hair to be protected. Again, click the link to get 20% off your first order, and let's get started with the hair. First thing I'm going to do is just brush out my hair. Like I said, I like my hair to be as smooth as it possibly can be because I feel like this is a little bit more of a complicated method. I also like to section off my hair. Never in my life have I ever sectioned off my hair to curl my hair. Pretty thin hair, like I don't have a lot of it, and so I was always just like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. But with this hairstyle, I find it is just easier to section it off. You literally want the least amount of hair in your way as possible. So I got these clips. They're from Target. They came like a pack of like 4 or 5. They help so much with this hairstyle. I also have these little clips that if I feel like I kind of want to get some of this hair out of my face, I will just kind of like clip it up, brushing out my hair once again, and then I split it into both sides. I'm going to show you how to do this without your curling iron on first. You might feel like I'm insulting your intelligence by the way that I am over explaining this, but just keep in mind, I'm not insulting your intelligence, I'm insulting mine, because this was like the way that I needed to learn how to do this hairstyle because it was so complicated. I spent hours watching videos of how to do this hairstyle. Me showing you without my curling iron on will actually really help, so I can show you little steps without holding it and frying my hair. That's how I learned. If you're going to try this method out, I would recommend try it without the curling iron being plugged in. This is a little bit harder of a method. I'm using the Babeless curling iron. It's a titanium barrel. I've heard a lot of really good things about titanium barrels. I have 2 hairdressers and they both use this one. I will actually have everything linked down below. I'll have Function of Beauty linked down below. I'll have all the product, curling iron, everything. I use a 1-inch because my hair has a harder time holding a curl, but if yours doesn't, go for the bigger one. I'll link this one and the bigger one down below. I got it on Amazon. This is the best curling iron ever. I'm going to start off with how you hold your curling iron. I always wanted to hold it like this. This is how I always wanted to do it. Clamp away from my face with my thumb on the little clamp, and I always struggled because I would get like creases in my hair. My hair always got in the way, so I was constantly messing with it, dealing with it, trying to get it like away from my fingers and getting wrapped around my barrel, which would cause creases because it would be held in one spot for too long. The way that you want to hold your curling iron is with your pointer finger. This was a game changer for me. It made the motion make so much more sense, and instead of having the clamp facing like away from your head, when you start, it's going to face your head. Like, it's going to be in line with your head. I'm gonna show you guys the motion and then we're gonna go step by step on how to do it. It is kind of a more complicated curling iron method. All the videos that have shown doing this do it that fast, and I'm like, slow down. I'm right-handed, so in my right hand I'm holding the curling iron, pointer finger on the handle, the clamp is facing out towards my face. Left hand, I have the hair clamp down pretty close to my scalp, not touching it, but like maybe that far down, a few inches. As I'm turning it, I drop the hair in my left hand and my left hand goes on the base of this curling iron. Like that. Now at this point right here, this should only have taken like half a second. Pointer finger still on the handle, this hand's here, this hand's here. I'm going to keep turning it and switch fingers with my thumb. So now it's basically made a whole 180. Here's the issue that I always had, was this hair was like always in the way. If I turn it all the way, this hair is going to like get caught with my fingers and it's going to be super confusing. So if I don't do that, do you see how it's in my way? The hair is in my way, and this is what causes a lot of creases in my hair. It's because I'm spending so much time dealing with this like extra piece of hair that I cause creases in my hair because the curling iron's been on one spot for too long. If you have short hair, this probably won't be an issue, and I'll show you guys as we get further in my hair, if you have short hair, how it won't be an issue. But what I like to do, again, we're switching thumb on here now, still having our left hand at the base of it, thumb on the handle, these 4 fingers, I will scoop my hair and kick it back. We're like this, we're turning, switching our thumb to it. As we're switching our thumb to it, we take these fingers, kick it back so it's out of our way. Now we're basically back to the original position. We have our finger here, this hand, it can be here if you want it, if not, it can float. So this hair is out of our way, it's not bothering us. The next thing that you're gonna do is basically unravel the curl. I kind of like to view it as, you have hair in front of the curling iron right here, and your barrel is behind. You kind of want to do this like, excuse me, can I get around you? And have your barrel be in front of the hair. You're basically just gonna dip it under. Be careful not to burn yourself. It's not that hard to not burn yourself. Again, the barrel is behind the hair. You kind of want to do, excuse me, can I get around you, and now have it in front. Now the next thing that you're gonna do is move your barrel down a little bit and then do a full turn again. See how my hair was not as long as it was the first time, so it wasn't in the way. I don't need to do that little kick thing with my hand. If you have shorter hair, you won't have to do the little kick thing with your hand. And then you're gonna do the exact same thing. A lot of people like to leave hair towards the bottom. I do, but I don't like to leave too much. I'm gonna show you how to do it on the left side. The left side has a few differences because you're on a different side of your head. Finger on the handle, clamp facing you. You're gonna turn it away from your face. Only thing that I find different is instead of using these fingers to push the hair back, I use my thumb. And then you're just gonna kind of do the same thing. Do, excuse me, can I get around you? Go down, twist, hold it, twist, go down. Excuse me, can I get around you? Basically the same thing, but your thumb pushes it back. That's all away from your face. When it comes to doing it towards your face, I will admit I'm not the best at it. Still using your pointer finger, but instead of having the clamp facing you, you're having it away from you. So that's gonna curl the hair towards your face. It's nice to have a variety of curls so they're not all going the same direction. You're just gonna curl it towards your face, do the same motion. I'm gonna wait for it to heat up and then I'm actually gonna show it to you. Sometimes when I'm holding it, I get bored and I kind of go like this. You don't have to, it's just like a boredom thing. I feel like I leave out a lot less hair than a lot of people do. When I end it, I kind of like to just smooth it out and go all the way to the end, just so there's not a crease mark. We're gonna clamp it, we're gonna turn it, our left hand's going to help. Gonna take that hair, kick it back. As you can see, that's the reason I don't like a lot of hair getting in the way, is because this hair got in the way of that curl. That's why I like my curling iron to be a little bit lower of a heat, so I have time to adjust things like that. If it was a higher heat, I wouldn't have that much time to hold it right here, so it gives me some like leeway so I don't have creases in my hair from the clamp, because that's the #1 thing that I want to avoid. And doing this decently fast is how you avoid creases in your hair. That's why I recommend practicing it with your curling iron off, just so you get the motion down, so you're not holding your hair for too long, which will honestly crease your hair and damage it. This is the kind of curl that you're gonna get. It's this like ugly ringlet looking curl. Not cute, but when you brush it out, it does look really cute. So just have faith in it, I promise. It gets better. The main hand that I use to turn my curling iron, especially for the first one, is my left hand. And that's kind of like the structural support. If your curling iron's a little too close to your ear, I kind of like shimmy it down a little bit. So when I tuck my curling iron under my hair to like release it, it doesn't burn my ear. That is also something that practicing it without the heat on helps you get the hang of it, so you're not constantly burning yourself. I don't think I've ever burned myself with it, but practicing helped me not be able to do that. We're gonna do the same method for this side, but again, we're gonna use our thumb to kick the hair back. Okay, turn it. As you can see, my left hand is really doing a lot of the turning, and my thumb kicks that hair back so it's out of our way. And there we go. So at this point, the curls look really ugly. If there's any curl, like this one right here has kind of fallen out a little bit, I will just redo it. Sometimes I'll start it all the way over, or sometimes I'll kind of just start in the middle. Once my hair has completely cooled and it's no longer hot, just run through it. I normally start with my fingers, and if I want more, I will go in with the brush. And now you can see the cute beachy waves that we're getting. Sometimes I take my brush and kind of go through the ends to make it less piecey. Again, if when I did that, it kind of made some of the curls too loose, I will recurl them. So now we have these like really nice cute beach wave. As for hairspray, I use the Kevin Murphy Do-Over Dry Powder Finishing Hairspray. You shake it up. My hair does not hold a curl very well, and it holds a curl with this pretty well. Spray it over. Sometimes I like to get some right here, give it some more volume because it's a powder, so it's kind of like a dry shampoo in a way. Then I'll take my fingers and kind of go through it again. I really like this hairspray because it doesn't make it stiff, so you can still run your fingers through it. And there we go. These are the rest of the curls. If you want to add more product to it, you can. If you want to go over some pieces, you can, but I really love the look. I got it in my mouth. It tastes so bad. The hairspray like went in my mouth. Really love the look of these curls. I think they're super beachy. Once you get the hang of it, it doesn't take too long. All the products I use will be linked down below, and if you guys want to get 20% off your first order of Function of Beauty, again, check them out down below. Thank you again to Function of Beauty for sponsoring this video. I love you guys. If you're not subscribed or following me on Instagram, go ahead and do both of those. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.